Okay, y'all. So we are back, and we are going to get the nominees back in here. So we are going to get Will. We are going to get Miss Cherie. We are also going to get Jewel. And we're gonna get Renika. So we are gonna get Will on back on so that we can wrap up. And finish what we started with him, and then we'll bring everyone else in. Okay. All right. So hang tight.
All right.
And we're back.
That's you and that bad service that you got.
Oh, I'm working on the road literally. So yeah, right now I'm on connected to the internet in my car. So yeah, but
Hey,
so
I told you not to buy that Tesla.
I don't have a Tesla. Okay, all right. So, um, you said that you've been campaigning and all that good stuff, so that you can get your votes or whatnot. So, what are you wearing? What do you expect on the red carpet? And this is your first time being nominated, so like, how do you feel about that?
Well, yeah, first time being nominated, we got to make an impression. So, I'm not gonna buy a tuxedo. Not this year. Next year, I'm gonna buy a tuxedo. But this year, we will have a suit. We gonna do something light. We gonna keep it nice.
Okay,
How
okay,
only
okay,
how
okay,
only we can do.
okay. So, is there anybody that you're excited to see? Um, like how's that going? Is there anybody like? Do you have any friends? Do you know anyone else on the ballot? Are y'all getting together for the show? How's that working?
Well, yeah, I have a few friends on the ballot, and they reached out to me. I guess we all kind of realized at the same time, that we were all going to the award show. Miss Jewel, Miss Dana, we all are gonna get together. I think we're gonna do the table thing. We're gonna have us a nice little table. Hope we up close, and like I'm real life just excited to see everybody. It's gonna be a big event, a lot of networking going on. So yes, everyone who is somebody is gonna be there. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a night to remember.
Absolutely, absolutely going to be a night to remember. Okay, so listen, so for anybody who wants to connect with you, they may need you for a job. Or I know you said you work with New Day, but if anybody needs someone to care for like a family member or something, or just anything of that sort, or they need information, inspiration, or anything of that sort of how to get started, how would they contact you and what advice would you give them?
They could contact me on Facebook. It'll be my name, William Irvin. Um, I always got my phone with me, so I'm pretty good at responding to inboxes and stuff like that. But the only real message I could give to anybody who would actually want to do this type of job, and to be honest with you, I would tell them if they don't have the heart or the patience to deal with different personalities and different kinds of patients, then this not even the job for them, because on a day-to-day basis we deal with a lot of different things. We deal with a lot of different personalities. We deal with anger issues. We deal with bed bond clients. We deal with people who basically need us to where they can't do for themselves. And anybody can say, oh, I can do that. I can do what they do. Oh, they just sit around all day. It's not that. If you're lucky to find a client to where, yeah, you can just sit there and it is just you and them and you're just supervising them all day, hey, my hat's off to you. But for the most part, I've always dealt with clients who really needed me to be there, who needed me to cook for them, clean for them. We change diapers, we get bed baths. It's a very demanding job, and I do this type of work 6, 7 days out the week.
Okay, okay. So I'm glad you spoke about that because it definitely is demanding. I was in the field a long, long time ago and I commend y'all because I just done medical and it's just not for me no more, you know? It's just
Hey,
not
I,
for me no
I,
more.
I hear
But
I
I do
hear I
commend
hear that a
everyone.
lot. I hear that a lot from people who just say, you know what, I commend you because I couldn't do it. And I respect them from knowing that is not from them, because a lot of people will say, oh, I can do that, and then they get in the field and you get sent to someone's home, and then you just get there and you're like, I want to go home. And it's just not for everybody. They think that they're going to just sit there, and you're really not going to just sit there. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to change a diaper. You're going to have to mop, sweep, cook, clean. You might get rocks thrown at you. You might get spit at. You might, it's all types of things that you could come across. But if it's not in your heart to deal with that, then I don't suggest that you try this.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well, I appreciate you
I
coming
appreciate you,
on.
Miss Southern T.
It's all good. Oh my God. Okay, so thank you for coming by.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations on your nomination, and we
Thank
will
you,
see
thank you.
you on the 14th, the 13th,
On the 13th.
the 13th. Okay, I'm saying the 14th. I'm tired. All right.
Yes,
All
I will
right.
see
Well,
you
thank
on the
you.
red
We will talk
carpet.
to you soon.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye. Okay, you hear that? Y'all, listen, I can admire when someone can come on and say, like, listen, I do this with ease. This is what I love to do. It's not always the easiest job, however, I do it. And this is what I love to do. So I commend people who do that and they can actually say, like, look, this is a hard job, but this is what I love to do. I'm passionate at it. And this is everything that Southern Tea is about. Celebrating people in their professions, their passions, in their crafts, and that's all we want to do. I tell everybody at Southern Tea, we celebrate success, and that is exactly what we do. We've been doing it for 9 years, and we are going to continue to do it. So, um, we got kicked off, so we back on. I'm trying to invite my guest, Miss Cherie, Jewel, Renika. I believe that is the remaining of the ladies that we do have for tonight. I'm going to double check. Yeah, Cherie, Renika, and Jewel is who we have left. I'm sorry, y'all. Apologize. We did have some technical difficulties. Like I said, I'm working on the road, so I just actually pulled over to get this done. But we're gonna get it done. Everybody is going to get their um interview time in so that we can meet the nominees. So hang tight. Let's just talk about a few things while you guys are here. Nominations due in tonight. They end at 10 o'clock. And when they end, that is it. It is over. We will be able to know the winners in a couple of days. Of course, you guys will all find out at the award show, the ceremony. Remember that Southern Tea Awards is the place where culture and class collide. So come in your very, 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 very best. It is going to be so lit. It's going to be so live. I just finished doing another production meeting. It is going to be huge. We are extremely excited to share this evening with you. We are extremely excited to celebrate you. And you just have to see it to see it. Okay. And I got our next nominee is here. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her on. Hello, hello.
Hey girl,
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Girl, we had some technical difficulties, huh?
Girl, I was like, Sheree, ain't no way that you can't figure this out, my baby. Come on.
That's how it be. Let me tell you, the more I do things, the more this technology change. I feel like every birthday I that passes, thank God I'm thankful for them, or I become my mama. How you do this? Like, I'm telling you, I remember her asking us that as kids, and I'm like, and then I find myself asking my children the same thing, and I'm like, ooh, so you get like firsthand like that
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
cycle. I'm like, ooh,
All
like,
right.
so I get it, but welcome.
There you go.
Congratulations on your nomination. I'm not gonna tell the people who you are. I'll give you the stage, let you introduce yourself, tell them who you are, what it is that you do, and why you're nominated.
Hey y'all, my name is Cherie Kelly. Here from Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm the owner of Glorious Expressions Hair Boutique here in Lafayette. I'm sorry, y'all. I just changed the name of my salon, the Glorious Experience Salon and Boutique.
I
And
love it.
and I also have a nonprofit called Built Upon the Rock Community Outreach. I was nominated for the category of People's Choice. I was shocked because I was like, no, I was on nobody's radar, but I do my
That's
thing.
how it always happens. I love it.
Yeah, so I do a lot of things in the community. I do a lot of things like behind the scenes. I don't really like make a big, a loud noise. So I am grateful that people do see what I do without me making a big loud noise. I do plan on being more vocal and more visual to the community this year. So being on this live is like really a big step for me because I'm like I usually do videos, but like live, I'm like I don't know, it just feel weird. But but yeah, so like with my salon, like I said, I have a salon here in Lafayette. I have right now it's me and three other stylists. Um, and I just love doing hair. I've always did hair since I have a daughter that's 24. So since my daughter was born, I've always did hair, and so I've been a salon owner for the past 7 years. My nonprofit is Built Upon the Rock, and I do life coaching. I do community outreach. I do mentoring. I recently was doing a mentoring program at Willow Charter with some sixth graders, a local shelter out here. I do life coaching with, and recently my biggest project is I'm starting some toiletry pantries in disinvested neighborhoods. So I'll have two locations. One will be in Seal Circle, the projects they call it the old people projects on Simcoe, and then my other location is Macon. They call it the Cameron Street project. So I'll be
Oh,
putting toiletry pantries in these neighborhoods, like how they have the food pantries. I'll be doing the toiletry pantries, and it'll have like toiletries and household products for the residents to come and get whenever they're in need. I just won a $4,000 grant from the 24-hour Citizen Project recently, and so that was my seed money to get it started. So I'm excited to get started with that.
I love it. I love it. That's so exciting. Did you say um the projects on? Did you say Simcoe? What?
Yeah,
How did you
so
say Macon?
it's the one all the way down Simcoe. It's like on Simcoe and Surrey, kind of. Um, it's not the first one like closer to 12th Street, but it's the one all the way down. I say they would call it like the old folk projects.
Okay,
Um,
in Katy Circle on that
y-
area.
yeah, CO Circle, yeah,
Still,
yep,
sir. Okay.
that one in Macon.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I don't know nobody who does that. That's dope. I love to see because I know like another nominee, Kevin Ardo. I think he has like a pantry. Some I think he do like Fightingville Fresh. I don't know if that's
Oh,
a pantry. And I don't want to say the wrong thing, but that's real. Like that's dope. I love that. I love the give back. Um, girl, you busy. You are you are busy. Like I love it because you never know like what people do. Like like some people they have a day job or and they got something else going on. Like people be surprised that I got a day job, but I'm like I gotta find something to do and
right,
occupy
right.
my time. Like I gotta go do something. So when they see me, they're like, I'm like people, yeah,
Like yeah, I have a regular job too.
yeah. I'm like you realize like the awards is like annually, right? Like you want me to sit
It's
down
almost
for
you know, it's
11
almost,
other months? Like what? It's crazy.
right. Right.
So you are on where you located?
I was located in Scott on in the Piggly Wiggly parking lot, but I literally just relocated to Gilbo Road across the street from Meredith Credit Union.
Okay, okay, okay. I know exactly where you are. Now you wouldn't happen to have been a long time ago on Moss Street.
Yes, yes,
I
I was.
went to your shop before. It
Girl,
was a long time
a lot.
ago.
So yeah, that was that was like when I
I
first went.
I bought a flyer for something, and you was like, "Girl, come in. You can put this down." This was I remember it was on the side of the what is it? A little tobacco place.
A little smoking go.
Hey,
Yeah,
girl,
girl,
look at you.
it was
Okay.
a long, long journey.
Oh well, now you're here,
Yep,
and
yep,
you never know who is looking, who is celebrating, and it's always the wins. I know for me, the wins behind my back that I appreciate,
yes,
because they, you're not looking for them, you ain't asking for them, so it means a little more.
yes.
So where were you when you found out you were nominated?
Girl, in my up in the middle of the night, it was like 1 o'clock, and I sleep. I have a bad sleep pattern, so because entrepreneur brain is always like.
Oh, speak on it.
So I was up, probably sending some TikToks to my friends or something, and somebody tagged me, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What? No way!" Like I've always heard about Southern tea, and I've always heard like people make big fusses about it. Like it's a big deal. But like I just never thought like when I think of Southern tea, I didn't know y'all had so many different categories. I guess I always thought about like the music and entertainment industry.
Mhm. I got you. I got you.
Yeah. So I
So
was shocked.
initially, that's kind of where it started because that is where my background is, you know.
Okay.
But whenever I started looking and seeing, because I'm very like observant. Whenever I started, like people was like, "Well, what about us? What about us? What
Right.
about us?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I always tell people, I'm like, "Listen, like, if I could, I would do everybody."
Right.
But what I try to do is we try to sum it up because one year I did like, and I know you can't please every single person and stuff, that's to be expected and stuff like that, but I try to stay in a positive everything all the time
Right.
because I think it was like the second or third year I did specifics like makeup artists, hairstylists,
Yeah.
barbers, and stuff like that. And it was just like a big, and I'm like, what's going on? This is a
So,
different world. Like, like, oh Lord, it was just a lot. So
right.
I'm like, it can't be that deep. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that all the way. At the end of the day, if this is your profession, then you are entrepreneur. This is where
Right.
you go.
Right. Right.
So that's how, kind of solve that. Cause I'm like,
That's
like I
good.
said, my background does come from music. So
Mm.
I prefer, as far as those things are concerned, but I am an esthetician, so I get it, under the cosmetology and stuff umbrella, but I'm like, this is more on the business side for the entrepreneur, for the grind, for the time it takes to put into your business because it's so much more than doing hair, cutting hair, doing that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let the hair shows and all that other stuff, they deal with that, and we're gonna
Yeah,
just still highlight all these people that deserve to be highlighted, but
you breaking up. I can hear you. There we go. So I guess I'm just on. I guess I'm just on. Destiny, can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, y'all. So I don't know. I'm just on. I don't know if the live gonna stop or what. But I guess I'll just take this time to like talk more about my toiletry pantries that I have that I'm setting up. Like I said, I am setting up the toiletry pantries in two different locations, but I do want to eventually spread them out through the city. So if y'all are watching on live and y'all want to donate to the pantries, either monetarily or just bring cleaning products, cleaning supplies, hygiene products, I am accepting donations at all times. Um, I know she usually tells the nominees to introduce themselves and say where you can follow us at. My social media handles are Facebook, Cherie Kelly, and then on Instagram, I'm Cherie underscore 84. And I do a lot of my nonprofit stuff on TikTok. Hello?
I'm here.
Hey, yeah. So I was just talking, girl. I was like, look, I know she on a time schedule. I'm gonna just tell them my little social media handles and tell them where I do my stuff at, and hey, that's it.
Girl, listen. Do your thing. I got girl, listen. These girl, look. I was working on the road. I pull up to my house so these children don't walk in front of me.
Girl, the phone going out again.
I get it. Got to do. And I'm in and out. This buffering is killing me.
Girl, that
Okay. This girl, this these children. Like the big one he decided today. This is why I said these educators, it take a village. He decided today he would switch out internet service. I'm like, this not your house.
oh my god,
Like, this not your house. How do you girl
ain't
look the
girl,
audacity, okay?
girl, children are something. How old is he?
He 20, girl.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, but he
He,
gotta go find him some business.
no, I have older kids, so I totally get that. My oldest daughter is 24 and my baby is 20, so I get it.
Let's see. Girl, yes. So listen, I I cannot with those children. But anyway, I'm not gonna ramble on about that because I don't want to get myself upset and off topic because that's tea for another day. But you get it. So so look, who do you have any like friends or colleagues as well on the ballot? How did you feel whenever, like you said, you just kind of be doing you? So did you have anybody like, hey girl, I voted for you? Because people be like, look, when they vote for somebody and that person don't make it on the ballot, baby, they want to know, like, why did it make it? Because I voted for him. I'd be like, you may be the only one. It may be, because it's all kind of different things. You can vote for somebody, but if the numbers, outweigh, so you
Right.
were pulling in supporters to be able to make this category.
Girl, I don't know. Really and truly, it's like ghost people because the only person that my little cousin, yeah, and Jeffriana, that's the only one that I know that nominated me. Because I think when she did it, she had tagged me in like a story or something. But even still, when she did that, I was like, oh, that's good. But I still didn't pay no attention because I'm like, she just one person. So, so I still didn't pay no attention. So I was literally shocked. Like I literally was. I really was. But I do have a couple of friends that's on the ballot. Leah Seymour and
Oh,
Shayla.
I love Leah. She's so sweet.
Yes, and Shayla. Who else? It's somebody else.
Shayla Williams.
Yes, another sweetie.
Oh, I love Shayla. I was so happy to see Shayla on the ballot. Me and Shayla graduated together. I love Shayla.
Oh yeah, yeah, just so good. She's so good at what she do, and yeah, and then Joel, yeah, Joel. Just all these just so good and so good at what they do, and so I was just happy to see everybody that was on the ballot.
Girl, I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody. I'm excited for everybody, but I get super excited for the ladies. Um, because it's so hard doing like it's people don't it's listen, it's hard being a woman, you know.
Hard,
You know,
hard.
and so you know, I take the categories and the stuff and the nominees with the women. It just hit different. I'ma say
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Just to get the recognition and to see that, we are trying and the biggest they like to say the biggest race that's ostracized in America is the African Americans, and I agree. But right along with the African Americans are the women. They
Yeah.
put on our neck, and just so I get it. I get that. I get that. And I appreciate that.
Girl, yes. So, listen, before you go, I appreciate you coming on. Congratulations on your nomination. Like I said, it's a full circle moment because I remember going in there. I think that I had just opened Bougie Body Contour. That was like in 2019.
Oh, you right. I remember completely now when you say
Yeah. And
yeah,
I remember we were going out, put flyers, and I went in there and I said, hey, I could put it. He's like, hey. The girl was like, ask the owner.
yes,
And he was like, yeah.
yeah, I
So
completely remember.
I love it. I'm happy for the full circle moment. I don't know if I ran across you after that. If I do, I don't remember, but
Right.
I will run across you again at the show. I'm
Yes,
excited for you. Oh Lord, okay. Okay. Girl, I usually have the notifications off, or except when I do the meet the nominees off.
right.
But like, oh my God, it's going nuts in there. I gotta turn that off.
You're doing
But
girl.
congratulations. I'm really, really excited for you. I'm excited for everybody that get um on the ballot because like I tell everybody, like everybody at the end of the night, one person could go home with the hardware, right? But like the real win is the nomination because so many people don't know about these businesses, they don't know about these people. A lot do, but it's always someone who does not know who you are and who can benefit from your existence, from whatever it is that you do. And I just love the connections that come along with it because you deserve your flowers, so often too many times um people get their flowers too late, so this is what this is
Right.
about for me, giving everybody their flowers while they can smell it. um you know and it's just getting bigger and bigger. I'm so glad to include y'all in the things that you do, because I'm learning too, you know what I'm saying. So like if you come across the ballot and I'm like, okay, this is such and such who does this, and that might be what someone may know you from, but you may do so much more things, so now we know that you have a nonprofit. There's those people in those neighborhoods, families, you never know who's watching. These things get a lot of views, and they can, you putting those toiletries and all them things in the neighborhoods and stuff like that, and making more accessible to our people.
Right.
I'm sure I don't have a family member that lives there that I knows, but I still can appreciate something that's that sort because um elders are everywhere. We all get older.
Right.
And with the generation coming, I mean, like, let's be for real, what's going on right now, these kids, they lost. So
Right.
we have to help them while
Right.
also looking out for the elders or whatever, and just hope they don't, because at this moment we living off a hope and a prayer that we can turn this around. By the time they our age, they'll be looking out for us too, because baby.
Yes, yes, that's what I said. I'm just like, I believe that's why I do the community outreach because I believe that um, individuals are will create good communities. So if I believe my theory is the only way to take our communities back is to help each person develop into a better version of themselves. So that's
Absolutely.
it for.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Can you tell everybody where they can find you?
Yes. I can my Facebook is Cherie Kelly. You can inbox me, DM me. My email is sharitacoach@gmail.com, and my Instagram is Cherie Moncherie underscore 84. And yeah, and my business page is Glorious Expressions. No, the Glorious Experience. On book on Facebook, and Glorious Experience on Instagram. So thank y'all for having me. Thank you so much, girl, for just being so pleasant and inviting and rooting for me. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone who voted for me. And I can't wait to see you on the 13th.
Girl, I can't wait to see y'all on the carpet. I'm so excited. I'm not lying. I might have me a little drink to knock the edge off myself because I be nervous too. People be like, they be nervous coming in there. I be like, I be nervous.
Right.
I be nervous y'all coming too. And and you know what? What I can say is that they always say stuff about us. We can't coincide. We don't root for one another. We don't stick together. And I was like, sometimes that may be true.
Right.
But on this night, everything that they say we can't do, we are doing. And
Clock it.
like it's a big deal. And listen, I'll be so proud because like everybody be dressed formal, they show up on time. Nobody even on CPT is crazy. Like, I
Right.
mean, my bro, I'll still be on CPT, but that be on my, I tell people that's on my comeback, on my setup and getting everything ready for y'all to come. It be on time. Now, when I get back, it might not necessarily be on time, but I be nervous too. I be walking in there and I be like, oh, cause
Right.
I I be excited too that job. So I be like, look, I be excited to meet y'all too. Or I be running, doing customer service myself. So I be with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So girl, but I might I might see you before then because I might need to get my little wig did and all of that.
I
So
let girl.
So I'm and that's another thing, man. I like to do that too, cause like I'm an inside person. I travel a lot, so I don't really be like in town or home unless I'm at work. So when I am, and like I said, that's another thing as far as like networking because everybody want to see who do what. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Everybody needs somebody for something. And I'm gonna just go ahead on and put this out there too. Whatever, being that you um do hair and stuff and all of that, like put that out in conjunction with the, because I got a lot of people come from out of town and they be looking, and like that's how because everything is not for everybody, different strokes for different folks, but
Right.
like people ask me all the time, who can do this, who can do that, and I'm not gonna lie, like off the top of my head, like if I remember somebody off that ballot, that's the recommendation that I'm giving, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
So I use that all the time, and I always keep a list. And I be like, this person is that person, and like when they ask, girl, I just send the list. I be like, you know.
Right. Right. Like
So
directory.
yeah, because you know why? Somebody else gonna ask, somebody else gonna ask, somebody else gonna ask, and word of mouth is the best form of promotion. So,
The
so,
best.
but I tend to get long winded, so I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for stopping by and talking to me. I appreciate it.
All right, guys.
And you got
You.
54 minutes, so tell everybody to vote for you because it's almost over.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna make my post again, girl.
All
Have a.
right. Good night. Thank you so much and good luck.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Bye bye. Okay, y'all. You know, I get long winded, but I love the meet the nominees section. So we did kind of run over. I had to back up some because I had a few people who could not make it. So I took that opportunity to kind of back up and get some things done. Like I said, we had the production meeting, y'all. This award show is gonna be bananas. Listen, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. And I promise you, if nothing else, it is going to be something that you have never seen before. Okay, that's a promise. All right, so if you don't have your tickets, go get your tickets. Okay, if you need to know how to get the tickets, you can go on southern tea awards.com In the corner, there's the little menu with the three. Click the menu. It's going to show the early bird tickets. Get your tickets tonight if you can, okay? Because the ticket prices will increase. The early bird sale is over. I can't tell you when it'll increase. It's just set through the system, right? So go ahead on and get your tickets, secure your tickets. The VIP tickets are going to sell out shortly. Okay, this will be a sold out event. It's been proven time and time again. It's crazy. If you want to come on Meet the Nominees, I will be doing a few more nights. Reach out to us if we reach out to y'all. Listen, get your tickets, okay? Whether the day of, I can't do nothing for you. If there's something that I can do to help, please reach out to me as well. But your fastest answers and response will come from Southern Tea Magazine. All right, y'all get y'all 52 minutes in of to finish voting. I'm gonna go order those awards. Once the night is over, we're gonna personalize them. We're gonna have a good time. See y'all on the red carpet. Be photo operated because the cameras will be every single place. Miss Tanya, I got you. I'm gonna check that and everything, and I'll send it to you. Give me about 10 minutes, I promise. So listen, y'all get those last 52 minutes in of voting, okay? Every second matters. We're gonna see the winner shortly. Once we get through with the counting, validating, and I'm just so excited to see y'all. Y'all make sure y'all listen, come with it, okay? Because um it's gonna be big. Thank y'all for your support. 9 years. This is not going anywhere. It's only gonna get bigger. Come now, so you can't talk about what you missed. All right. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.